All right, so we're here. It's about 10 p.m. and what I should be doing right now is talking about how I went on my very first social distancing VR date. But oh my God, this is probably like the stupidest shit I've ever done in my life. I got stood up on my very first virtual reality date. So, God, I don't even really want to be doing this because I'm just really fucking embarrassed right now. But I am going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to document every single part of this because that's what I wanted to do in this 8-week challenge. We're at day one, and I'm already getting rejections. I'm already getting stood up. I was so pumped, like super pumped to finally like do this, and I got stood up. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not being cool enough, or I don't know. Like, yeah, I look like shit. Maybe you watching me right now, maybe you don't look your best either, but we've all been like cooped up in our houses or wherever you are. Some of you might even be cooped up at school. Maybe you're cooped up at a hotel, and I have no idea, but we are not looking so hot right now. In reality, there are tons of people around the globe who are in much worse situations than I am, and I'm being just a little bitch right now. So let me really walk you through why I'm doing this 8-week challenge. I'm recently single, and I decided to get back into the dating world, and I haven't been dating in a very long time. There were no dating apps before I got married. So I'm just learning how to use Tinder and different dating apps, and this is all brand new to me. I'm 38 years old. I live in Singapore. I'm from America and stuck in my house, working from home. I also work in a virtual reality company called Mind Palace. And tomorrow I have my very first assignment to do a VR experience with a woman whose last dying wish is to travel the world. So I'm really grateful that I have that opportunity to use this technology to really impact somebody's life, and it might be the very last memory or something along those lines in that person's life. So I'm super grateful for that. So back to the reason why I'm doing this challenge. I've had relationships that were maybe moved too fast because I was deeply infatuated with that person, or love at first sight, what they say. So I'm new to the dating scene, and I'm going to try to approach it in a way where I know I'm able to get results if I put certain parameters on myself or give myself a challenge. I did that when I was a gymnast growing up. I was also in the military, so rules, structure, I need that in my life. With this kind of structure that I'm putting into place to get me back into the dating scene, maybe it's going to help me understand a little bit more about who I am, what I want, and the type of person that would be really good for me as a person in virtual reality. That sounds a little weird, but I really think that we are connected by not just physical spaces. Obviously, we are connected by our emotions, definitely connected by our emotions. We are connected by the energy, and hopefully the technology that we're working with will be able to convey that as well. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did test like on a date earlier this week. It was kind of awkward, but it was fun, and I'm definitely going to do it again. I'm going to be doing it hopefully for the next 8 weeks. And if you are watching right now and you're like, okay, this sounds weird, but like, why is this? Why should I even follow along in this journey? I don't know. Maybe you have a friend that loves VR, loves technology, and they want to find somebody just like them, or they want to hang out for the next 8 weeks. I would love to hang out with somebody for the next 8 weeks, or be able to find a really deep connection with somebody in VR, and maybe beyond that as well. So maybe you're asking yourself, okay, what type of person does Casie want? It would be awesome if somebody really liked music. So I'm a former DJ, and there is the last of my record collection. If anybody could recognize who that is, what this track is too, you're off to a really good start and being a really good potential partner for me. Some people might be asking, okay, are you looking for male, female, what? It really doesn't matter to me. There are no boundaries in my own personal sexuality. So I'm happy to explore and what that means in virtual reality as well. And maybe you're asking, okay, well, do they have to be in Singapore? No, they do not have to be in Singapore. They do need to have a VR headset. I prefer Oculus just because it's a little bit easier to do some dates and like navigating different apps together, but any type of headset would be good. Unfortunately, I do need somebody who speaks English, because when you are in VR, you are using your voice, and that's really it. My Portuguese is not that good. I can maybe say a couple of phrases, but then it would be like back to 1998 when I didn't know anything and I landed in Brazil, not speaking a word beyond oi. And my Mandarin is not good. Apparently, I do speak Mandarin when I am drunk, but that's another thing on this challenge. I'm not going to be drinking as well. So drinking is a depressant, and I don't want to add any more negativity or slow down anything that is going on up here or with my body during this 8-week challenge. So I guess that's where I'm at and what I'm looking for in the future with this next 8 weeks. I'm probably going to get a lot more of these no-shows. But I would really love, if you are watching out there and you do know somebody that does have a VR headset and is looking to really establish and make a connection with somebody over the next 8 weeks and maybe find love. Who knows? This could be we've never had a love like this before. So I really appreciate you watching through this cringeworthy video, and I promise I will get better on the production quality. I can't say it's going to be amazing like any of those amazing bloggers and vloggers and YouTubers out there, but I will get better at this, I promise. Let me know if you do have anybody that is in your space that you could connect me with. You can send them over to my website. It's datemeinvr.com. You can check me out on all my social media. I'll be talking about this all over, except for LinkedIn. I don't think I'll be posting about this on LinkedIn. Who knows? That's where all my VR people are. And for any of you that are just watching for entertainment value, or you are sick and you're feeling lonely and just want to reach out, I would be really happy to talk to you. And God, let's do this together. Let's get through this really tough time in humanity.